Alright, welcome back YouTube. I got a Ninja Blast mixer. Less than a year old. Quit working. Batteries are fully charged. Turn it on. It's actually mostly working. There's a microcontroller in there. It's working. It's got a purple light. Says ready to go. Press the light and it does nothing. Then it turns red. It flashes red, right? So I looked in the manual, and instead of it flashes red, call the manufacturer. I thought they would give me something to try to make it work. Instead, they are just sending a new one. So I'm like, okay, whatever. So obviously I'm not going to throw this away. I'm going to take it apart and fix it. So stay tuned. Let's see what's wrong with it. Should be easy. If I take this off, see, now it says it's not ready to go, all right? So that tells me the microcontroller in here is working. For it to get that far, most of what's in here has to be working. So I feel like all of the electronics is working. There's just something simple wrong with this thing. So first thing I'm going to do to try to take it apart is, I notice there's like a rubber bottom, right? So you might think this is like glued together, but because there's a rubber bottom here, that's a good place to conceal screws. So let's peel that off. Let's see. Need a little flat tip. You see what I'm doing here? I'm going to peel this rubber thing off if I can. I feel like it's just stuck on there. And what do you know? I see screws. I see the screws, right? So, all right. Well. It looks like a Torx. Looks like a Torx, so let me grab a Torx screw and pull these out. Security Torx. They got the little pin in the center. I know you can just use a little flat tip tweaker. Get it in there beside that pin and you can get it out. What's next? Here, I got a battery. Just put this on. I just want to. Ha ha ha! See? Working. What do I do on this? I don't know yet. Looks like just the power wire to the electric motor here. Move it. Well, I gotta restart it. Restart it. Looks like if I move this power wire on the electric motor, so I just need to figure out which part. Oh man, now I can't get it to stop. So the idea is to get it to stop so you can figure out. I bet it's inside this electric motor here. Actually, they could have kinked this wire enough that it actually broke it. I wonder if this is a solid wire. Well, that can't be the fix, right? There's got to be. Hang on, let me tear into this thing a little bit. All right, let me tear into this thing a little bit more and see if we can figure something out. After digging around in here for a little while, I was trying to take this motor apart, or even get it out, like get this circuit board out, but I felt like I was going to break something with this. And because I can get it working, this black wire, if I bend it towards the outside of the motor, it stops working. So the way they had it routed, whenever you try to put this cover on, it would bend this black wire towards the outside of the motor and it would stop working. So I just kind of rerouted it off to the left a little bit here and pushed it down in there so that then when I put the cover on it keeps working. Okay, so it's working, pushed over this way, so I can put the cover on, and the cover's kind of holding it pushed to that side, so I mean it should continue to work. That's not really a proper fix. The best thing I think would have been to take that motor apart and try to figure out inside that motor where that wire is loose. Could even be like a brush in there or something that's moving, stopping it from moving when it's pushed to the one side. So I feel like pushing it off to this side, getting it so when I put the lid on, it stays in position so that it'll continue to work. I think it's a good fix. You know, if you have one that's doing that with the red light, there's a good chance you can, just peel this bottom off, take it off, push your wire to the side, put the cover back on, and you'll have an easy fix. Your little mixer will be fixed absolutely for free with pretty much one tiny little screwdriver is the only tool you need. So let me put it back together. There you have it, YouTube. Easy, totally free fix. If you got one of these Ninja Blast mixers, totally simple fix. If it's flashing that red light, most likely, just got a little loose wire in there. Easy fix for you. So hope you got some good information. Somebody can fix their little mixer for free in like 10 minutes and make a smoothie. Thanks for watching. See you on the next one.